All right, we're gonna do a late night stream here. No camera stream. I just got out of the shower, so my hair is wet. Pretty sure you guys don't want to see that, so made a pretty good trade here. Saw all this consolidation, and let me outline it for you. I swear I'll be so glad when I can get rid of this congestion. All right, so saw all this consolidation here. We couldn't get higher, so took a stab at that short. Had to stop. Like around here, it took one of them, just 3 micros. So it took one of them. I'm gonna let the other two play out, see if we can get some more downside here. And yeah, so I'll protect that as much as I can. Oh, hi, Nikki. Or yeah, Kia. Sorry. I don't. I'm gonna try to start doing some more streams here late at night, but I actually did a New York stream this morning, which I never do. But I just kind of feel like I'm just in a rut, so like I need to do things a little bit differently. So I gave it a shot. I'm always up this late though. I just got home from work, got out of the shower, got a snack. Well, you know what? Let me get on stream and show this trade. So two down here on the 5 minute. I'm not even normally on the 5 minute chart. Usually an hour or 30 minute chart. Thing is, I almost took it with some minis too, but I bailed because I was like, oh no, I didn't mean to do minis. And so I bailed on the minis and got back in with the micros. So I'm glad I did. I like these new Apex end of day accounts. I just feel like I can breathe. I really struggle with those intraday trailing drawdown accounts. I think you just gotta know like what fits your style, but those intraday trailing drawdowns really, I struggle with those. I can trade them, but they're not my preference. I actually really prefer end of day trailing drawdown versus intraday. In End of day is so much more relaxing to me. Like I can just breathe. I I don't know what it was like. Intraday trail. It's like I would get an account and I just I'd be continuously panicking about that drawdown. Whereas an end of day account, I'm like, oh, if I mess a trade up, I got all day to fix it. Like, and I mean, you've been trading the strat long enough. You know what I mean? Like, you get caught in an outside bar, whether it's on a minute chart or a 5 minute chart or a 30-minute chart, you're like, oh my gosh. And then you got to wait on it. I- yeah. So I just like those end of day accounts. I I bailed on the top step account right here. I thought, well, we got this inside hour. Is that an inside hour or two? Yeah, inside hour. Slightly two down maybe, but I was like, well, I don't know. I ended up bailing on it. My consistency on this one. This is a combine, but and I'm smoothing it out. I was up to 100 and I don't know, like I think it was up to like 103% or something. I've had to smooth this out. I have never taken this long in a combine. And it's just insane to me. Like, I mean, look at this. My first day in this combine, or second day in this combine, was 26:56. So that put me well over what I needed to, and it's just taken so long for me to smooth it out. And this thing's probably about to rebill on me soon. So, I mean, at least it's only $49, but I've never taken that long to pass a combine. Like, I'm like, what is going on? Yeah, I don't mess around with NQ too much. Like, sometimes I can trade it, but I started out with ES and it's what I like best. I'll trade like one micro of MNQ sometimes, but like trading a mini, oh no. No, that is not my speed. That thing gives me a heart attack. I got enough stress. I'm not trying to add to it. All right, so of course we got a doji on the 5 minute, and then back above that, if we start coming back below it, then I'll probably add to this short. Um, but right now we're kind of stuck. Now we've created a mother bar, so now we're in the mother bar. Great. Um, I'm hoping we get a little more of a sell off here. I'd like to get down into this area, the 6804, 6800 area. I think we're gonna go two up on the day though, but we do have CPI in the morning, which I didn't realize. So, and yesterday, look at this. I don't what is all this shit on my chart? What is this? Um, oh God, is that where I've drawn like broadening formations or something? What? How the hell do I get rid of that? Like, what is all this shit? Um, like, how do you get rid of drawings on Tradeovate? Oh, why they make shit so complicated on Tradeovate? Okay, um, Tradeovate really is not like they are
Order
not one of my
filled.
favorites. Anyway, okay, so two up red yesterday, but Doji at the same time. Um, so yeah, back above this, but if we start coming back below this right here, I would want to be short. So around the 67.95, because guess what? We could go up, touch this liquidity, outside day. I'm just thinking, or we could go two up, 68.52 up to 68.81. Oh, I know what I was gonna. Did I have it on this chart? Yes. Okay. So this morning on that New York stream, I was like, we were here. We had just finished this mother bar, or this outside bar. I closed out my trade, and I said, well, I said I'd be looking for a high somewhere around 68.52. I marked it out right here. Guess where we touched today? High. 68, 68.52 and a half. I called the exact time. So anyway, but I didn't take this short back down. I mean I closed out my trade somewhere around in here, and then I just let the rest of that played out. Cause I mean, we came back, touched some liquidity, and then went up. But I didn't catch the high. I had already closed out my trade um on this outside candle. What I actually I think I waited a little bit until we went two up, and then I closed out my trade. But I was happy with it at that point, and because that was just one micro. This outside candle, just one micro. I think my entry was somewhere around in here. Um, Paid over $200. Let's see if I can find it. I don't know if I can find it from yesterday, or actually earlier today now. I don't know if it'll let me find it or not. Can I move this down? I don't want to do that. Here it is from this morning. So, I got the long at 68. No, I'm sorry, at 67.88. So it entered 67.88. That can't be right. Yeah, that's what it says. So entry price was 67.88 and exit at 68.25. Uh, is that right? Yeah. Here. Okay, so 67.88, close enough. So I have roughly this entry here, and then exited at 68.25 for $185. I mean, if that had been mini, I'd have had that damn thing passed. Yeah, I really am not a fan of Trade of Eight at all. I either like Trading View, or I like Project X. I just feel like so many things are just backwards on Trade of Eight. Like if you want to hit a sell up here, like let's say you're in a position, you hit a sell, it's gonna take out your stop, but so many things you have to watch it because it'll put you in an opposite direction and you're like, what happened? So yeah, I just it if I do trade on Trade of Eight, I try to keep a close eye on that thing. Oh, Kia, I know you probably didn't see it, but this morning on my stream, um I talked about the MES options. So I just feel like this is something that most people don't talk about. But I've been keeping an eye on it, and keeping a good watch over it. Um so if you wanted to do like, okay, so 2 days ago, or actually maybe last night and then coming into today, I watched um I watched one of the options on this go from $34 up to, or maybe it was $32 up to 57-ish. And a couple days ago when I thought that we might go two up on the day, I looked at that option the night before. That option was $34, right? It topped out at 100. So, I mean, kind of a high cost to entry, but my goodness, like, talk about paying. I mean, that's crazy. Um, so if you wanted to do like if you wanted to do a long, uh, okay, so if you wanted to do a vertical, right? Let's just do a long call, vertical, switch. So that will cost you $2.75 right now at mid. Um, I'll watch it tomorrow, and I mean tomorrow might be skewed just because of the data. But I'm gonna keep track of it and see what this call spread would end up being. Um, Actually, your profit on that is not gonna be great. Yeah, I think if you do an actual spread on the futures, it's probably not gonna be great. 'Cause I wasn't, I haven't done the research on spreads on the futures. Um, if you did an iron condor, let's just say you did an iron condor, we'll move it, um, because of that data, I wouldn't wanna do it on that day. I wouldn't wanna do the next day. Go iron condor, regular, normal. So I would wanna do at least one standard deviation away. And the cool thing about Tasty Trade is it tells you where that standard deviation is. So like here's the one standard deviation all the way up there. I'll narrow this down once I get a little more under my belt on it. So if you did the 68.85, 68.80, all right. So yeah, you would need quite a bit of margin to do this, so that's not gonna fit my style right now. Let's see here. Yeah, the spreads aren't gonna work out for spreads aren't gonna work out for that. You'd have to do them on SPX, but if you just wanted to do a straight if you just wanted to do a straight, call for what would be that, Thursday? I'm gonna have to see how the day is gonna shake out tomorrow, but my point of this is I have been tracking some of this, and based upon the strat and what the strat says. So I've been watching these options in relation to that and just kind of tracking it a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna keep paper trading it basically. Keep an eye on it. But it's something I'm interested in because when I started trading, I started with options and then I went to futures. Um so I feel like it would be a great combination of both. Oh, Kia, I could teach you all the spreads. Spreads limit your risk. They also limit your upside. But but they do limit your risk. So yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to see. I'll close this trade out before I go to bed, but we'll have to see what the strat has in store for us. I mean, we've still got a lot of liquidity. I mean, it's just crazy to me. I mean, if you zoom out, I mean, this is a daily chart. Just look at all this. No wonder people are getting killed on their accounts because they don't realize that they're just trading consolidation. I mean, we've just gone nowhere since October. 7019 to 6800. I mean, we've been in a 200-point range. Oh man, basically been in a 200-point range on ES for 4 months. It's insane when you think about it. I mean, ES's normal movement in a day is 60 points. We've only, we've only practically moved 200 in 4 months. I mean, this bonkers. I'd love to know what Rob would have to say about this. I'd love to know. Actually, I think I know what he would say. I know exactly what he would say. Are you ready? This is what he'd say. How you gonna get out of here? I can hear him saying it now. How you gonna get out of here? Oh man, that's a hell of a broadening formation. How you gonna get out of here? That's exactly what he would say. Phoebe, calm down. We're about to go to bed. Calm down. No. Hey, go get your ball. Go find it. Go get it. Go get it, and Mama throw it. Go find your ball. It's around here somewhere. I don't know where it is. Here it is. Mama found it. You want me to throw it? Want to throw it? Go get it. You had to read his Robinsons to understand him. Yeah. Yeah. I miss his laugh. Like he had a different laugh and I liked it. I miss his laugh. Yeah, I mean, Kia, who comes up with TTO? Triangle they out. Oh man, it makes me laugh some of the things he would say. He was right though. I mean, I wouldn't be able to read the market if it wasn't for him, I don't think. He just I mean, I naturally, I knew how to read the market some, but and I could look at a chart really and say, well, this high was this. Now we're down here and just basically do the math like, okay, if you were at 80 and now you're at 20, that's a 60-point drop. At some point you're going to add, 60 to 80, and get a new high. Like I could I could look at a chart and do that just just by looking at like a big picture chart, right? But to understand like why things were happening and um like what happens after an outside bar or an engulfing candle, um that's things that I learned from him that I don't know how else to read the market now without viewing it from the strat standpoint. So I'm very, very thankful to him for that. I'd have never known how to draw a broadening formation if it wasn't for him. I could probably zoom out, look at a chart and go, well, we really haven't gone anywhere, top to bottom. But to figure out like, this creates a bottom of a broadening formation or this creates a top of a broadening formation, I'd have never known that without him. So anyway, I'm not gonna take up everyone's time while we're sitting here watching paint dry. Uh, but yeah, I just kind of wanted to hop on stream. I feel like I made a pretty good trade right there with being able to catch that drop, and having the foresight to see that, and so I just kind of wanted to go over that trade. Um, Still in it because guess what? Smaller time frame, or larger time frame, we got the two down. So again, looking around 6,800. Probably just gonna put a stop on this here. Just got just one micro left, so I'm probably just gonna put a stop on this. And if we get another two down, then it'll continue. I can just end up moving the stop. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So we're gonna call it a night, get ready to go to bed. uh I didn't realize until I got the email from AMP about um increased margin rates that we had CPI in the morning. I thought we already did that this month, but I don't know, apparently not. I thought we did it last week, but who knows? I don't know. Things are a little weird. So, um, yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, may hop on in the morning and do another New York stream. That was actually kind of fun today. Um, I enjoyed it, but and like this is the time that my brain is like going. So I have to force myself. My stop's going to get taken right here. I have to force myself to go to sleep. But anyway, all right. I will catch you guys later, and hope everyone has a good rest of the night. Take care.